Motion for education, I-31 on that. About Sean City Board of Education meeting to order. Roll call.
President Dr. Schroeder.
Here.
Vice President Yeager. Here. Board Member Kubrick.
Here.
Board Member Fox. Here. Board Member Mack.
Thank you. Mission vision statement, Mr. Gabriel.
Our mission to challenge all students to achieve their full potential through engaging, responsive educational experiences that inspire innovation, critical thinking, and collaboration. Our vision to develop learners who are competent, compassionate problems.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda. Make a motion.
Make a motion to approve the agenda as listed here.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded to approve the agenda. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Public comment? Everybody. Can you say your name?
Oh, I haven't really
Okay.
but I'm Cindy Gates. School board members, my name is Cindy Gates and I am the mother of Liliana Tipmison. My daughter is a smiley, spunky 6-year-old who loves turtles and crafting. She has been attending kindergarten at Clarksville Elementary since the beginning of school in August. She likes her teachers, has enjoyed making new friends, and loves being able to see her mother more because of our commute to and from school. Last April, Liliana attended the kindergarten for open enrollment shortly thereafter. That paperwork is apparently nowhere to be found. Both districts have had turnover in superintendents and a business manager in your district. So it is possible that it got lost in the shuffle during all of the changes. Although my paperwork that was submitted the other day does not meet good cause, I was under the impression that I had taken the necessary steps to open enroll her in the proper time frame and before the law changed. Not approving her to stay at Clarksville Elementary would disrupt our lives in so many ways. One of the reasons I chose to open enroll my daughter at another school is that when she does attend Charles City, I have to pay a daycare bill that is getting very expensive, which is like everything else nowadays. And the commute to Clarksville is so much closer than coming all the way up to Charles City. I would hope that as school board members, you would know why keeping a 6-year-old student in their familiar learning environment would be critical for several reasons, including social connections, adaptation to another school culture and norms, and most important, the learning processes. These factors combined make it important to carefully consider the potential emotional, social, and academic consequences of removing my child from the school environment that she's been getting used to. What is best for the student and her education, or is it simply a financial decision?
Thank you. Anyone else? Consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as listed here.
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Committee reports. We did have a policy committee. There were several policies that were reviewed and very few had any changes on there. I think they're listed in the computerized agenda there. We did not have facilities, so the other committees met.
We got Wednesday for finance last Wednesday. Kind of where the finances are at, where we're going, trying to broadcast things look better. So that's very nice. So there's a PowerPoint attached to the agenda that I recommend everyone look through. It kind of gives you an idea where we're at. And then we can process and talk with that committee where we're at, and find what's best for all sides. So outside of that, it's pretty brief.
Finance committee's not the
Finance and
any other committees. Administrator or superintendent.
Well, we had a really in elementary school for 3 days. The principal was under the weather, so that was really great to get to be in classrooms even more, and 3 days in a row, get to see what's going on in the classrooms and the kids, and had a chance to go out and enjoy recess with just then had a chance to we're trying to grow on, and in high school we're working on helping kids to make good choices, as some kids maybe aren't always making good choices with vapes, and so we're working on improving that, and a lot of good things happening in classrooms, so they get around, and of course the girls NIAC league for the last year of the league, and then hopefully do really well in their playoff run.
Thank you. New business items. First one, personnel report.
I'll make a motion to approve the personnel.
Recommend to approve the personnel report. Any discussion? There be no discussion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Item B is to approve, deny, or review open enrollments. First section is open enrollment. One is open enrollments out approved, and another one and possible denial. Motion,
So you want these as two separate motions, David?
yes.
I'll make.
Second. Any discussion? These are ones that
Under the law, and so.
Can you outline those again, Brian?
Yeah, so there's a list in the form, and so for example, if a student started at one school, and then if a student was bullied after they started in one school, if there was a marital status change and that caused them, but there's a list of those things. It's pretty restrictive, honestly, so that's why they have a September 1st deadline for kindergarten, to allow when a district brings someone in, for them to quick check their records. And we ask about the question a lot of kindergarten families if they're coming in. And so then they have a chance to check kindergartners. So, and then for everybody else, it's back to March, the 1st of March now, with the rule changing back to it.
any other discussion? Motion made and seconded to aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. The second one is a denial. I have a question. There was paperwork filed when she was in kindergarten,
this year, she attended preschool and transition.
was misplaced.
Yeah, in my district.
Oh, okay.
I worked for Clarksville schools.
No idea where that went then.
And with, just if I could elaborate, with last year's paperwork, once you filed with the Clarksville, then they would just give us a receipt of it, basically. And so then we would file a receipt of that paperwork. Now it's changed where it's the deadline.
But when yours was filed, then
We
as far as
didn't
we know.
No, not to my knowledge.
Yeah. But that you hear
The
that.
beginning of May.
Oh, so yeah, I wouldn't have been.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, so could have been. So,
And that stuff that you don't know where it's at.
well, we did have open enrollment documents from prior to my arrival in May,
The ones
in April.
that were brought back.
No, I don't think those ever left, the open enrollment document,
Mhm.
and the clerical staff was keeping track of those.
Mhm.
So we did have documents prior to that,
Okay.
so.
So then with this one, if they were to stay in Clarksville, they would have to reapply this paperwork by March 1st to be eligible.
That's
for the
correct.
next school year.
So they would probably there. I was under the impression from your superintendent that he would allow you to stay no matter what we decided.
yes.
And and because we've missed the deadline for October for mission, so there's no money involved for anybody, just so you know.
So the Clarksville superintendent has told them that if we did.
On the phone, he told me they would not be facing tuition. Normally, if somebody wanted to stay, they would have the tuition in.
Okay.
If the dollars, I got the impression on the phone, I don't want to speak for him too much.
Yeah, yeah, I can't either.
But right now, he's saying no, so.
So the issue right now for us is just the timing of how things.
Yeah.
And, but she has been hit. So,
Yeah.
yes.
I guess sticking with, the way the law, I'll make a motion to deny the open enrollment out, which I'll city standpoint. No, it'll reapply in March for that paperwork to be completed.
You can apply tomorrow, but I'm not trying to, I don't want to encourage that. I hope.
So I'll make a motion to deny the open enrollment out.
Motion made and seconded. Any further discussion?
No, aside, thank you for coming and speaking. It breaks our heart. So I'm glad there was some personal conversations happening. And we welcome you to come back if ever,
Yeah, and
whenever that's works best for you.
it was a scheduling thing. She loved preschool and TK here.
You were there.
I do. I have for 11 years.
Well, thank you for sharing that extra, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Considering moving there.
No, nope, I love my house in Floyd.
Yeah, that would seem like not an unreasonable good cause.
Employer than legitimate.
Parent worked at the school, but
No, it's not, and which is interesting because in California it was, when I worked in California, they had what's called the Allen Bill, that would allow you to transfer if you worked there.
it was, you just go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you definitely had unique, in some ways, they should have done better helping to catch it too.
Yeah.
Why do we have to do anything? If you're gonna go there anyway.
Not every superintendent.
Because they turn the form in, pull it and do nothing too, that's fine, it doesn't,
Motion made and seconded.
right.
Refile, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. The
Kindergarten,
But anything after kindergarten, like first.
March, yeah,
would be March.
yeah, March 1st now.
March 1st, so be doing February.
and that's what you qualify for.
For the, going, was my understanding, they was gonna allow you to continue, without the, and since you were not a student registered in our district on the October 1st, we could try and go back to the accountants, but the auditor's sorry,
Yeah.
because we didn't submit it through the
Right.
certified account, but the auditor,
Okay.
so I don't think we're getting any money.
No, nobody will.
Yeah.
So whatever, yeah. So, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Good luck. Yeah. Poor thing is just tired now.
The adults talking louder.
Too much.
Sure she enjoys the ride there and back.
She does.
Okay, so contract for roofing project, it's about, before it has to do, I believe, with some area between the part that we are responsible for and the part that the city's.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract for the roofing project at North Grand Building.
Aye. Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Are you there, Josh? Oh, all right. Hadn't heard anything from them. Policy reviews. Just wondered, Josh, I saw your name, but I didn't see you. This will be the first reading for these, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to pass the first.
Motion made and seconded for the first reading of the policy reviews as presented. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Any comments? Anything we need to bring up?
Big compliments to admin staff. Well done.
Blame it on the.
The super moon that's coming, just make people like. Well done. Make motion to adjourn.
Second.
Favor aye. Next board meeting, September 9th, 5:30.
No, not September 9th, that's that. So that-
Oh, I'm sorry, this is an old, yeah.
Today, 24th, the 28th, sorry, 2 weeks from today's
Yes.
28th.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that what we decided?
I think after the board adopts the calendar at the organizational meeting.
Okay.
We are adjourned.
Has an HVAC problem.
I'm a heater today.
Morning.
So they're